Okay, Saginaw test video. For those of you that haven't seen this thing yet, she's 9 feet long, she's a foot wide. Still a lot of work left to go, but modeled after the real Saginaw. And many thanks to the crew of the Saginaw. I got to actually go visit those guys. Had to fix the deck right there. Absolutely great bunch of hard-working folks. You don't realize that these boats provide a lot of the raw materials for the things that we have every day. But now, looking at the model, you see I got a lot of batteries sitting in there. I'm only running one battery really. All that rest is ballast along with a bunch of steel bar down inside. Because of the size of this thing and the way that I built it to resemble the correct dimensions of a lake freighter, it takes over 100 pounds of ballast to get this thing down to where the prop can work. The prop itself is 3 inches in diameter, 4-blade prop. It's pretty much close to HO scale, but not exact. It's one of the reasons I build this thing so big is because I'm not a precise modeler, and this is kind of my way of cheating. But some of the testing I'm doing, you can see that I do have power on the boat right now. Doing a little bit of testing. Here is horn. Try the bell. And seagulls, of course. The speaker, if you can see it in this video, it's underneath that piece of fabric right there. So once the rest of the deck equipment is on board, the ideal is to be mostly invisible. I'm going to give a little forward thrust, so we should hear the engine sound. Notice I've got the front deck off because I've been looking for leaks in this thing. I think I've got that problem solved. Yes, it does have a smoke system. This boat's equipped with a Harbor Models 12-volt power panel, Harbor Models sound system, and Harbor Models the standard smoke system, not the extended range. They didn't have that when I bought this one. Does a real nice job. I'm going to do a little rudder test and push the back end of the boat over to one side. Let's see if it'll actually move it. Right here I've barely got any thrust on the boat. I'm using a Harbor Models. It's a 850 motor with a belt reduction drive. Very capable of pushing this big boat. Notice the water right there on the side? When I modeled this, I was thinking of the steam-powered version of the boat. So I put a condensate drain on the side of it. Got quite a bit of thrust. With this speed control I'm using a 40 amp speed control. I've got reverse, but it's very light. So I'm a little concerned about that. But let's face it, the real boat, if she's moving forward, she ain't gonna stop real quick. So anyway, that's a quick test. Give her a last blast of the horn. And I'll shut this video off because that kind of shows what I'm up to.